Hello and welcome, I am Civilin and this is Evil Genius. We're back and we have absolutely no power. Welcome back, my dear viewers, my minions. I mean, you might not all be minions, to be fair. I mean, we could have enemies watching my videos to try and find out my secrets to my sinister lair. I don't know what you are. We've got people finding out secrets to our sinister lair right here. Leave a comment. Are you a minion? Are you an enemy? Are you something else entirely? So, we've got all of these investigators sniffing around here right by our evil genius, and I'm going to be honest, I don't like that. I don't like having these investigators near our evil genius. So, Jubei, I think they've seen enough. I kind of want to keep them as pets. Part of me does. It's true, they're cute, they're small, they're not going to find anything on us because we haven't committed any crimes. So let's commit some crimes by murdering them. And we're going to, you scurry down the end of the corridor, just get you a little bit out the way. And then we will have Jubei here. And I want Jubei to do it, and I don't really want the rest of these minions to get involved because I would like Jubei to get like just some experience, some levels, so that we can unlock more powers. Most minions don't have any level systems. It's just because Jubei is our henchman. Oh, what's this little description? The samurai, swordsman, and sushi master. Well, sushi master. Let's kill these fools. There we go. They die in like 2 hits. 2 hits from Jubei and they're dead. Maybe kill the rest of them, Jubei? Don't just leave it like that. There we go. And the last one. He's trying to run. Get him. So I'm not going to let our other minion... Oh, you went the wrong way, my friend. The wrong way. So all of our doors are stuck open due to our lack of power. Which, you know, is unfortunate. Oh, we task complete. Yay. So we need to get this power plant up and running. It's because I built too many doors. Who would think that too many doors would be your downfall? I've been playing too much Dwarf Fortress where doors are free. I need to... Doors are never free. A door is a great responsibility. Doors are for life, not just for Christmas. So we're gonna lock all of these up. And now we've got these body bags lying in the corridor, which is unfortunate. We should put them somewhere and keep them nice and cool, like a freezer. Do we want this that close to the entrance? Question. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, we do want it really close to the entrance. So, freezers. Freezers are pretty great. They're basically... I don't need this extra bit, actually. Freezers are just where you keep the dead bodies, and then they kind of go away after a while. Anyway, so as they are, they emit this kind of aura around them, which lowers people's loyalty and lowers their attention. I think that purple thing is attention. Jubei. Attention, yes. It lowers their attention and their loyalty. People don't like seeing dead bodies clutter up the base, even though they can't be under any illusions about what we're doing here. I don't completely get it, but they're not happy about having all these corpses standing here. So firstly, we're going to toddle our way up there and try and counteract the effects, because it's the exact opposite of the effect that our evil genius causes with his presence. So, but once we put them in a freezer, they no longer have this aura. This aura is neutralized. And actually, fun fact, later in the game you can get these artifacts which have auras, either positive or negative, and you can also neutralize those by keeping things in a freezer. So that's pretty useful. I might... These all cost power, I think. I'm not sure if if I should be building all this right now. We can go ahead and... I'm not going to start hooking things up because our minions can get caught in our traps, which is unfortunate for the minion, but I don't want that to happen. Not out of any real love for the minions, you must understand, but just because, like, then I have to get new ones, and that takes effort and time and money. Speaking of money, we're running out. And also, let's start building power generators. So expensive, but completely necessary. So, we've got 3 of these, and then capacitors. No, I didn't. Stop. I can't remember what capacitors actually do. Very large batteries. Oh, they're the emergency power. So I don't think we really need too many capacitors. I'll just kind of fit them in when I can. I'd rather just focus on getting enough power generators to get everything back under control. Oh yeah, so if I put one here, I would be cutting off this one little tile, and you really don't want to have any parts of your base, because you could be like, why don't I just demolish this? You can demolish corridors, so why don't I just like block this up with objects or something? Firstly, there are enemies that can blow up objects, and secondly, if something is completely cut off from the outside, then enemies can actually teleport in. They just like open magic hatches in the floor, and so it's really terrible. You can't just cut your base off with objects or anything. Backup funds. Until control room is built. Yeah. I do need to be more careful with my money. Maybe I should not be building so many of these. Let's leave that one for now. Because I need to save the last little bits of my money for my world domination thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cancel all this. If it's not being built, then let's not build it. How about that? No. Stop. Nope. And nope. And nope. And nope. And nope. And no. And no. And no. So we've got very low money. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to build the control room due to my poor decisions. So on the plus side, what we can do is, so I might have completely screwed myself over this game. I think the game will maybe give us more funds. It should do. It should give us more funds for me being stupid and spending all of our money on things that aren't the control room. So everything that's not the control room should now be paused. Yeah, well, we're not buying any of them for now. So that means we can spend the money on this room here and finishing this. And that's what I need to have happen. So can someone do that, please? They're sleeping. Wake up! Wake up! I need to build a control room so I can actually get money. Yeah, I've made poor decisions. It's like, oh, I'm so blasé about the game that I've completely forgotten that, like, oh yeah, they just keep giving us money, backup money. Thank you, game. So I need to demolish this door. We don't need this external door. And then what we're gonna do is demolish this room so that our only treasury type room is this far one. And that's gonna be good. Not that we really need that much space because we've got no money at the moment. So we just need to wait till it's empty. There we go. And I can't remember how to demolish rooms. Traps. There is a way to demolish rooms. Maybe it doesn't let me yet. I'm leaving it for now. It's not like there's any enemies on the island. You can see in the little mini-map in the bottom left, we're completely in the clear because we haven't finished these tasks. So we need control console and memory bank. They're expensive, but you know, we will manage. We will manage. This is some really poor planning on my part, to be honest. I kind of forgot. Like, you start off with so much money, I kind of tend to ignore the cost of things, because I'm so used to just being at the point where it just doesn't matter. So I'm like, oh yeah, just spend money, we'll get more. And I'm forgetting that we don't have that constant stable income yet. I don't spend much time on the start of this game. Like, I don't really remember the start, I remember like the mid-game, which is where you spend most of your time. And if I want to mess around, I'll normally just like load an established save with like a bare bones thing and then play from there. So, don't really do that. But, no! Right, cash. So you can't sell things. But there are people walking around with briefcases full of money, so, yes, we can destroy the strong room finally, now that it's empty. I think there was like a singular briefcase in there. So people are bringing money through. Yeah, that's how you get money in and out of your thing. So we got the backup funds, which is good because I'm glad the game has that safety net for when I make poor decisions. Actually, thinking about it, could I farm money this way? By just constantly getting the game to give me that backup money. Will it keep giving me, if I build like one power generator, will it keep giving me backup money? That's the question. Oh yeah, so it's quite bad having a treasure room here in the sense that while it keeps our treasure nice and safe, our minions need to go to it every time they want to buy something, or I want to buy something. It's not really about them buying things. I'm also going to unpause this room because I think we've got enough room, like money to finish this room and the big room. This is not like that expensive. That's another reason we run out of money, is because I'm building massive rooms which cost a lot of money. So, but yeah, this one will not be too expensive, and we do need to really get these corpses out of here because they're causing problems. And they're going to keep causing problems until they're gone. So we need to get on that. So maybe thinking about it, we should build, because our money does magically teleport between the rooms. So we could build some kind of tiny little treasure room with just enough room for a briefcase rack, like somewhere further up our base. I don't know if it can be robbed, but if it has no floor tiles, then presumably it can't be. So if I built literally like this at the top of our base, then I feel like we might be able to put our rack in there. Actually, I'll queue it up now. We'll put our briefcase rack in there, and there will be like no room for money. So hopefully it should save us a bit of travel time on our minions, which is kind of slow at the moment with them running all the way down here. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just demolish it and build new rooms in its place. I mean, maybe we should move the corpses just to a less heavily trafficked area of the base. I feel like we're so close to getting this freezer done though, so we might as well wait at this point. Yeah, here comes dynamite. I don't know what room the dynamite's coming for, but there's dynamite on the way. We've got a lot of minions resting. That's because we don't actually have that many jobs. They can't really simultaneously... Ah, there we go. They can't really simultaneously work on... Like, one person is going to be delivering dynamite at any given time. Which is a shame, because if I could just send them all to... Because it takes several things of dynamite. So if I could just send them all at once to go get dynamite, that would save some time. But I can't, so here we are. Let's go... Let's actually move these. We'll move... No, let's not move that. We'll leave it. Oh, we keep getting so much backup funding. I think we're all right. I think we've got just enough now to get it all operational for the bare minimum. It's just that it's taking ages for our minions to get the control room built because it's massive, but at least... Okay, I will concede. Maybe I should have started smaller and then expanded things. There we go, we exploded the thing! Cool. And now they just need to build our freezer, and then we can put all those corpses in it, get them out of the way, get them nice and fresh and tasty. Amazing. So we're going to build a freezer rack, and that's just for nice corpse storage. It's $5,000. Actually, no, let's not build that. We don't need it, and we need to save our money. Put the briefcase back. Put it back. Yeah, that's my $5,000 in that briefcase. We're going to save that until... There we go. Such satisfying explosions. I hope I'm actually recording the audio this time, because I wasn't last time. I think I got it working, but I'm not sure because I'm incompetent and, you know, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. It's a shame we had to cancel this room, but I will rebuild it later. I should have probably built it out of freezer anyway. Enemies really like investigating freezers. They're like, what is this freezer? Aha, control room. The freezer is not a control room, but I'm building a control room. So we need the control panel. Let's have them all like facing the same direction. I like that. So maybe we'll put like a memory bank. Memory banks like along this wall, and then like control panels facing the wall. It'd be slightly more efficient if they were all like back. Nah. I like the idea of having rows all like facing this big front thing. That's pretty good. There's also a time clock. We don't need the time clock. So that should be enough to get us started, and then I can spend the rest of my money on traps, which is what I really want to do with this game. We'll start with a lower key trap here. We'll start with just 2 wind traps instead of yeah, we can't afford 4 wind traps, so we'll start with just 2 wind traps, and then no, I'll wait, I'll be patient. What I might do, since I'm waiting and being impatient, is completely reconfigure this area anyway. I will move this gas trap to be here, and then I will put pressure plates on either side of it. There's a fire extinguisher here, so I can't move the fire extinguisher. here. And then we'll put all these pressure plates all around this gas trap. Need to wait until they move the fire extinguisher. And there we go. And now we can just make a straightforward poison gas trap that is probably going to hit a few of my minions. So when they run over pressure plates, they let out this little like pip, 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 remote deconstructing thing. Not remote deconstructing, like remote deactivating thing. They like shoot ahead of them, which does mean that if enemies like follow them through, they can get past. But it also means if they don't activate that right, then which they occasionally do, then bad things happen to them. So yeah, we can just move them. I'm actually gonna move these pressure plates as well. Let's put them in here. Why not? Keep them for storage. I've decided that I'm going to redesign this trap anyway. Because who doesn't like wasting money, am I right? Let's put that up here. No, let's get the door and the pressure plates out first before we destroy it. Thanks for the 10 grand. We've actually got this pretty underway. It's just taking ages for our minions to run around and bring things to places. So we don't really need all these backup funds, but I'm not going to say no to them. Honestly, I think this would be a really good way of farming money. If you need money in the other game, because we're getting money from these backup funds way faster than I would be getting money once I actually get this control room up. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, we can now have 30 minions. I think the total max is 100 or 200, although I might go and see if I can edit the files and get myself a slightly higher cap than the one the games comes with by default, because I mean my computer can handle it. This is an old game, and I just, you know, it'd be nice. I want a lot of minions running around. It's quite fun. You only end up with a couple of each minion type. Once you filled this out, you only really get like a few of each type. So I don't know, like it's good to have a cap, but I think the cap's a bit low for my taste, so we're going to be raising that later. And actually, on that note, I would like to move this fire extinguisher all the way down to next to our power plant, because power plants are prone to catching fire. Get acquainted with train civilians imprison a maid in a security holding cell. So we need our security room then, which is important. Armory. I think armory is the room we want. We're building one. So we'll build an armory here, and again we're going to make the armory kind of like, it's all open plan to our base and nice and spacious. I'm going to cut this off so that we get like slightly nicer edge. And this is going to be our armory. And I can also queue up, I really like this, you can queue up items in the room while the room is still not yet constructed. Actually no, don't want that there. Move it there, and then move it around. Yes. So yeah, I really like it. You can like design rooms before they're built, and it'll all be queued up. So it's a really useful feature that honestly I think more games should do when it comes to something like this. Anyway, we now have the world domination screen. Oh yes, here it is. So, from the world domination screen, we can mostly steal things. So, for example, we can steal the library blueprints, and I would quite like the library blueprints, so we're going to send, we need 2 minions at a minimum. I will also send Jubei, because Jubei will make sure that this thing goes off without a hitch. Absolutely flawlessly. What else? Forging ahead. So some missions will give you things like this. This will unlock the library. These missions with the little flags will just, oops. Excuse me, I accidentally broke something there. These little flags just refer to things that they'll just give you like notoriety, infamy, and will make people want to come to your island to murder you. So you can do that if you want. Oh, we also steal things from here. So if I send some people, say we'll send 5 people to Europe, they can plot, steal, or hide. We are going to be doing stealing. That's how you actually get money in this game. And yeah, that's pretty good. We've currently only got 2 grand, so we need to work on that. I'm just moving this door because it won't let me demolish this corridor. So yeah, I think in order to be able to destroy a room, I need to cut it off with a door. And hopefully that won't destroy this whole corridor, because I want to redesign this. I wanted to redesign this trap. I'm sorry you won't get to see the trap that I wanted to show you, but that's how it's going to be. And so our minions have left our base, and they should be heading out to their various assigned tasks momentarily. Are they running over there still? There's the helicopter coming in. And then we need it to pick them up, and then we need it to go away. I really like the way that you see them in real time run over here and then onto the world map. I mean, it doesn't quite make sense in a certain way. Yeah, there they go. Bye, Jubei! You're the best! We don't really need Jubei here at the moment because there's no one hostile on the island. So we'll send Jubei out to massively ensure the success of the mission. So there's our little helicopter. We've loaded it up with all the people that we want out in the world. Now we're sending them off. And whoop, 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 whoop. And as soon as it flies off of this map, send it out over the beautiful, look at that beautiful sea. We've chosen a great mountain lair base thing. Great scenery, great views, and off it goes. It's off the map, so it should be. Oh, it's already done the thing on the world map, but you see it flying around, picking people up and dropping them off, or at least you can. In this case, we're going to start stealing the library blueprints, and then we're just going to leave these two here stealing, and they're just going to give us some income, basically. Some passive income. That's how you make your money in this game, really. Now then, Maximilian. You get a lot of people milling around in various places around your base, and you basically want your evil genius wherever people are. Look at them all saluting. You want your evil genius to hang out wherever people are milling around, basically, or wherever people are working. Oh yeah, they've stopped milling around now that they've seen our evil genius over here. Yes. So we're just going to send him to, like, basically stand near workers and improve their stats, which were lowered earlier. And he's also very useful in this room. See, this minion has critically run out of attention. We don't have any attention restoring things, and working in the control rooms drains your attention slowly. And that's true for many jobs. Many jobs slowly drain your minion stats, and that's why it's so important that we build some rooms to restore them. And that's why we're unlocking the library, so that we can do that. So let's build a trap room here. And I'm going to build it out of corridor, I guess, and I might actually end up making it the same as that corridor I destroyed, to be honest. Although I think we need to make it like a budget trap. We don't have that much money, really. So we're gonna make it, we'll put pressure plates, wind traps here, and then we will blow people down into this area, where we can just have some fairly standard poison gas traps, and that's all we really need. We only need it to be like tiny. Yeah, that works. Just a little L-shaped corridor, and then what we'll put in there is, we'll unpause it, and then we'll just put our traps in there, and that should be nice and easy peasy, straightforward. How's our world map thing going? How's this going? How long do we have left? I don't know, because we have no information, but we're making money from our stealing, so that's pretty good. Now let's hook up these pressure plates to this trap. Oh, and you can see that those little lines that shot out. That was our worker making sure that he didn't die from the poison gas. There we go. That just temporarily deactivates the pressure plate, that little thing they're doing. And they need to make sure to do it. So we have a holding cell. Now, somebody capture that maid, because I want that maid captured. This person's gonna go do it. Are you gonna help? No. This one worker is gonna start punching this maid and try to capture her. So you can put these little tags on people, and then whenever minions see someone with a tag, they will jump on and try and help with the whole situation. So put her in the cell. And can we build interrogation chairs yet? No, we can't build interrogation chairs yet, but we will soon. Soon we will build interrogation chairs. Whee! We stole the library blueprints. Great, we need a library. So we'll build it next to the armory thing. We'll build it here. This is one of the rooms you can have quite near the entrance. We're also going to make it quite small. It's not really a massively important room. We don't need a massive amount of stuff in there. So that should be plenty. And then in there we'll just tuck some reading tables. And we'll start with 2. We've got room to fit 2 more on the other side. And that's about it. We could probably have another 1 if it was facing out into the corridor, but I don't think we need to worry that much. It's not going to receive... Like, we can already have 4 people at once using it. We don't need more than that. So, we'll get on that. What else? We don't really need more people over here. People... I've forgotten what this stuff we have here even does. I know you need it. No, I don't want that. I just want the short version, the text version. So control panels will... Oh, that's... So we have information gathering. That's that one. And then the memory bank is... oh, right. The control panels gather the information and then the memory banks just stop it getting lost. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's straightforward. So I'm not really worried about gathering information at the moment, so we're not gonna... Maybe I didn't need to make this room so big because I don't think we're gonna rely heavily on this sort of thing. We'll just kind of overkill everything and it'll probably work out fine. So yes, we stole this a minute ago. I'll bring Jubei back, but these 2 workers can stay out here stealing, and actually I'm gonna set some people up. Just spread them out, like 2 people here, 2 people there, and just some low-level stealing. Just to get us a bit of cash, because that's what we need at the moment, cash. We've unlocked the interrogation chair. Time for us to do some interrogating. So let's pop that there. And this poor little maid that we've captured can be our first victim of interrogation. Let's go over there, Maximilian. Oh, we can't do an evil... You see that little haha on the icon? Normally you can do an evil laugh, but because she's just a civilian, we can't, like, laugh evilly at her, which is a shame because I love laughing evilly at my captured victims. But, you know, sadly we cannot. We'll just survey the whole situation. What do you think of all this, Maximilian? You're scratching your nose. Well, she doesn't look happy about the situation at least, and that is of some consolation to me. Yeah, I don't think she is happy. Free the prisoner, kill the prisoner, send her... She's shouting. No one can hear you. You're inside a mountain base. To be fair, she was unconscious when we carried her in here, so she probably doesn't know that she's deep within a mountain base, covered by my devious door traps. So, you know, that's unfortunate for her, really. So, where we at? What we up to? Bring Jubei back. And so yeah, this is looking pretty good. Next time in Evil Genius, we are going to torture this poor innocent maid, and it's going to be great. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Civillan, and I will see you soon.